intro doesn't waken you up, I don't know what will. Yeah, good evening, folks. All 8 people, fantastic. I wasn't going to bother doing a Friday waffle because I'm up early tomorrow, and it helps if you put that down. Yeah, you can always hear me better. Yeah, I wasn't planning to do a Friday waffle tonight. I didn't have any time to pre-record one, and I'm up early tomorrow, and so I wasn't going to bother doing one. And then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Why not? It's not going to be a long one. I say that all the time. Hey, good evening, Russ. Yeah, I'm heading down to Arcade Club tomorrow morning. I'm picking up a few lads in Glasgow, and then we're driving down, and we're going to be meeting a few people. Retro Ross, he's going to be there. Looking forward to catching up again. Should be good fun. Yeah. So anyway, listen, I don't have because I did a live Friday waffle last week. The downside to doing live ones is you don't get any questions really because well you do get questions. If you do get questions, then they're invariably getting answered on the night. So, most people that listen to the Friday Waffle probably, if it's live, they probably listen to it at the same time. So anyway, what I'm saying is I don't really have any questions as such, so I've not got a hell of a lot to talk about, but I've kind of cobbled together a few things that we're going to do tonight. What have I been up to this week? I was down in Swindon on Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, go down once a month. I don't mind going down. I mean, it's not a bad place to go. Um, the worst part for me is probably the getting up early. I know, I know compared to some people, getting up at 46 is not early, but trust me, I like my bed too much. So yeah, it's getting up, but I always try and kind of have a bit of kip on the plane going down. It's you're an hour in the air. You probably take longer to actually get off the plane. You know, I always think's really funny when you're sitting in your seat and then you land, and the split second, the pilot says, "Welcome to Edinburgh Airport. The time is now 9:03 p.m. You're now safe to take off your seatbelt. Please, remain." Well, we'll say please remain seated until the plane stopped. The minute you say that, there's always people up out their seat. They've got their bags out the overhead locker, and they're standing waiting. And it's like, what are you doing? You're going to stand for 20 minutes, you dick. Seriously. So I tend just to kind of sit down until I can go. So, yeah, Craig Flanagan thinks he dies. He dies. Don't be alarmed. He is referring to. There's a bit of a tradition. This is the third sort of Meme Meister channel trip to Arcade Club, and there's a particular game called, I think is it Virtua Soccer? I think it is by Sega. The game's pretty shit, to be honest. But it's an early kind of polygon type football game. But the first time we went down, myself and Craig's another Scotsman. He We had a best of three at this game, and yeah, he was really fortunate to win. I think it was one game all, and then it went to decider, and he was extremely lucky. We did have a rematch last year. In fact, it was almost to the day, and in fact, I wonder if I can find the video. I may have the video somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. That'll be a bit of fun. Um, I can't even remember what. If I have got it, I've no idea what the hell I'm going to call it. I don't even know what the hell I called it. Virtua. Was it Virtua Soccer? There we go. Right. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, this was filmed last year, and yeah, after Flanagan's lucky victory in 2023, we had a rematch. It was a grudge match, I think it's fair to say, and well, I'll let you watch it.
and see what you think. Yeah, right, okay. Let's share the screen. Hopefully you can hear the sound as well. Let me just get this video playing. I shall pause that, and I'm going to share the PC screen. So this was the face-off between Meister and Flanagan. Good evening, Nick. How are you? Are you at the bar, perchance, with Mr. Jones? Right. Anyway, this is the grudge match between Flanagan and Meister. Hopefully you can see this, and hopefully you can hear this. Is it going to start playing? I'm just going to turn down the sound a wee bit. Oh wait, it appears you're not getting the sound. Hang on. That's because it's coming from that. I messaged you, Colin, about half an hour ago, and you completely refused to acknowledge me. I'm guessing you're probably at the bar. Right, anyway, yeah, this is Flanagan and Maymeister, the grudge match. Hopefully you can hear the sound.
I think it's going to the final, mate. No, man. There's still 51 seconds to go there, huh? Oh, what are you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on, you.
Oh!
Easy.
Push.
Right, boys, just run down the clock. Oh! Bloody hell. Easy, boys, easy.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh. It's got to go to the decider. It's the decider. I want to
There we go, it's all in this.
the pressure is on.
All in this. I want to prove that last year was a fluke.
Look,
It was a fluke.
can Craig reincarnate what he done the last time? Oh! What a goal! What a goal! That was beautiful.
Oh, man. No, it's better to score earlier, I suppose, for me. It gives me time.
And
But,
I'm loading up for a goal. Look at that.
oh,
Sheer class.
God. Come on, Brazil or Argentina are even
Oh.
in this. Come on, boys, what you
Oh,
doing?
great tackle.
What you doing?
Get in there. Oh, what are you doing? Pressure's on me here. Oh,
Come on, boys.
oh.
Come on. Come on, give them the part, you think.
Pressure's on. Oh, it's a great,
Oh, no,
it's a
come on!
great shot.
That was a
It was a
That
great
was a
shot.
bloody foul, that.
Oh, gotta be careful now. Oh,
No, his nerves are
the
getting
nerves just
nerves are getting to Brazil
nerves
now.
are sharp.
No,
Oh, no. Oh, it's a great save.
save. Time's running out. Come on,
Oh.
boys, come on. Oh, tackle.
Oh. This is our last attempt. Oh, and it kicks it out.
Oh,
Pressure's on there.
extra time. Oh, come on.
Where is the goalkeeper? Yes! And I've done it again! Done it again! 2-1 again!
Yeah, there you go. As you can see, he was extremely lucky, and I think I've never really witnessed such dirty play in any team that I saw last year. So, yeah, it's going to be dirty. It's going to be nasty. It's not going to be pleasant. Um, I'm looking forward to giving him the whipping that he deserves. So yeah, you can follow, you can see the highlights of my victory. Um, Next week So yeah, that is Arcade Club. Looking forward to that tomorrow. Right, listen, what I'm going to do, I just thought it's been a wee while since I've done one of these things. I quite like watching now and again we do a little kind of walkthrough, not walkthrough, a watch through where we just watch an old computer program. So one that I've dug out my sumptuous collection of kind of TV and what have you. It's I think I may have played this before, but you know what? It's worth another watch. I think it's from about 1984. It's a computer show down in Earl's Court, and this was actually filmed by I think Jeff Minter's mum. It's interesting to watch. So yeah, just sit back and go and get a cup of tea and just enjoy about I don't know. I think there's about half an hour's worth of classic computer uh, show footage. So yeah, let's get this going. Let's get back across to this, and I'll just need to make sure. A wee minute. I just need to set up the audio. Media player, right? Yeah, so this was this. I think this was. Oh, there you go. 1985 actually tells you. There we go. Put it back to the start. So yeah, enjoy. That is Jeff Minter's dad with the glasses. I think that's Jeff's brother. There's a Minter fan. I did go to a couple of these. I didn't go in 1985. I think my first one was 1987. The old silica shop. There was one of these in Edinburgh, just down from the Playhouse, if I remember. One of my mates is actually in this video, believe it or not. He wasn't my mate then, but I spotted him. The thing about these shows was it was all new. Everything was brand new. Computer games, there was loads of different computers. It was a brilliant time to be alive, it really was. A bit of Led Zeppelin going on there. And there's a fat looking Tom Cruise. I'm assuming it may have been Jeff Minter who was filming this at this point, because that's obviously the Lamasoft table. How's the sound balance, by the way? Can you hear me all right? Yeah, these shows were brilliant, they really were. Swig your Coke? I beg your pardon? Battle Axe was a game, never really got into it. Technically, on the video faintly. Alright, I'll turn the video up a wee bit. There we go. How's that? Yeah, I think that's Jeff's mum, and that's his brother in the background. Yeah, can you spot them? Bonus points if you can spot what they are. There's the main man. If I don't know if I can make that full screen, hang on. There we go. Good for love. Girl gone crazy about a sharp dressed man. Old Access MasterCard thingy. That's even that in its own pure 80s. Well, like her hair, that is pure 80s as well, isn't it? Colin, are you with Nick at the moment? Yeah, there's Jeff and his dad. Are you with Nick at the moment? I'm guessing you're in the hotel, or you're not in an arcade club, are you? Evening, Alan. You don't like Minter? Yeah. Do you mind explaining why not? I mean, I've met a lot of people in the industry, and I've got to say, Jeff Minter is one of the nicest, most unassuming, genuine guys you can meet. Genuinely interested to know why you don't like him. I mean, I can understand why some people don't like his games. They are very, Marmite. Ah, you're in the Hungry Horse. Is that just round the corner from the Travel Lodge? Yep, Tempest 2000, an Iron Hoof. Micro deal, they made a lot of stuff for the Dragon 32. You can't beat a bit of old classic camcorder footage. Now we take it, we just take this completely for granted. Yeah, it's a great bit of footage.
Welcome to the high-performance world of Ariola Soft. You are about to see a video packed with hit programs and new ideas. It will be repeated several times a day, so please feel free to come back as often as you like. Ariola Soft, a new
So many companies that don't exist now.
go for platinum this year with hits like Skyhawks, Garatica, Racing
Boy's got his thermal printer.
Stealth, Archon.
Hey, Doman, how you doing, mate? Jeff chatting up the chicks. He's such a kind of shy guy in real life, he really is. There's actually a guy who does YouTube called Beard Meets Food. He actually looks like, he looks very much like Jeff looks there. Look how packed that place was. I mean, that's quite impressive having a huge big projector like that. I don't think you get any computer shows like that anymore, do you? I mean, the last kind of show like that I was at was the Insomnia show, but it's all PC. It's just, it completely lacks any substance and, you know, character. These shows were brilliant. I hope they've got Guinness and draft, Colin. Yeah, that's quite impressive when you think about the technology. It's 1985 and you've got, I don't know how many, about 20 TVs all kind of stacked up. I'm assuming that's how they kind of did it. Now we've got TVs in the living room that are, well, not quite the size of that, but yeah, that's a game you never really hear people talk about Battle Axe very much. Yeah, pure novelty, isn't it? Being on TV. Craig, you'll not have to worry about that, mate. They only want to speak to the victor. You'll have no such problems with having to hand out autographs. Trust me on that one. These were the days when you had more software companies than Ubisoft, Rockstar, and EA. Yeah, that was obviously the big new game, Battle Axe. Get off my lawn. I think is that Battle Axe again? What is that? I think it might be. There's some sort of kind of synthesizer thing. I think it is Battle Axe. Like I said, it's not a game I really play. You've got to respect the mullets. Polite and show there. A few people looking rather bemused with what's going on. Oh no, that says Ariola. Oh, wait a minute. Did Battle Axe get released by Ariola Soft in America? Possibly. If you've just joined the channel, folks, or joined the stream, I should say, this is some footage of a PCW show in London. This was filmed in 1985. Yeah, I think it is Battle Axe. Remember these shitty kind of paper hats? They're thinking, what the fuck? The problem with these camcorders back then, the zoom was always pretty shit looking. I'll need to give that game a go actually. I mean, technically it does look pretty good. I think Zap quite liked it as well. I'm sure it got quite kind of decent reviews. So double check. We've still got. I don't know if we're going to watch all of it. Let's just fast forward that a wee bit. Evening, Dale. Moose Life on C64? What are you talking about, Milestar? Has somebody ported it? I mean, Moose Life's on the PC. Has somebody ported it to the C64? Yeah, look at the paper hats, they were shitty looking. Were you at that show by any chance, Dale? 1984? How's mum, mate? Yeah, these places are always mobbed. And there's Jeff's dad again. Jeff's mum and dad were very, very passionate about what Jeff did. They supported him. Do you reckon you were you at that particular show, Dale? We'll need to watch it for you, mate. Well, you actually met Jeff at that particular show. Interesting. And I think that's again that's another level out of Battle Axe. It's obviously a kind of enhanced version of Psychedelia. Considering they're on an 8-bit machine, they are pretty impressive looking. If you're wondering why there's so much Lamasoft footage, it's because it was Jeff and his family took this footage. I was just about to fast forward that a wee bit. Even that there, just the static, the interference, that takes you back to 1985. You can hear Jeff's voice in the background.
This increased heart activity may all seem pointless, but if she didn't need to run away from this terrifying experience, it was a real hazard to her survival, and muscles would now have all the oxygen and fuel they need to power the disgusting. Really bad.
I can't actually recall ever seen a C16 in any of these shows, to be honest with you, Craig. You know what I found out recently? I was watching, it was a video all about Blue Peter. I didn't realise that if you had a Blue Peter badge, it actually got you free access and discounts into thousands of places in the UK. I never realised that. I mean, I've got a Blue Peter badge. I got it when I was about 4 years old. Me, my sisters, and well, I didn't do very much. I was 4. We had a sale of work, basically selling shit. Well, there's Jeff's mum. Never met Jeff's mum, but from all intents and purposes, she was a lovely person, and she supported Jeff. I don't think, if it hadn't been for Jeff and his mum and dad, I don't think Lamasoft would be where it is today. Now, I think coming up, one of my mates appears in this. I wonder how old that guy will be. It was 1985, it was 40 years ago. He'll be about 60. Jesus. Yeah, I'll crack the jokes. Yeah, that guy there with the glasses, that is my friend Ian Boffin. And Ian he did the graphics for Frack on the BBC. There you go. Now, him and Jeff are good friends, but I don't think they really knew each other back then. She's obviously very uncomfortable getting filmed, I think. He's actually an absolutely fantastic game player.
Oh, I like it. Zooming on that guy up there. Isn't even getting him. How heavy is it? Doesn't look very heavy. It's not very heavy. It's got batteries for the type. I've got a battery pack at the back. Should we charge it? Dad can't find the adapter. What adapter? It's in the bag in my bedroom.
Thing about all these early days, it's always getting made up. They just make up as they go along.
I'll sit next time I come down. No, you can sit here. Straight here? Yeah, I'll put that back in the eyepiece. It might be black and white from the back.
I bet you came to get at that, mate.
Stand there, I'll zoom in on you. I'm dreading a little room. The screenshots are bad, I'm just going to get worse. Look at this.
Thing is, that guy would never have seen this footage. Yeah, I bet he's regretting that as well. Is that Jeff there? No, is it? No, that's not Jeff, is it?
I'm going to close up anybody's joystick action before.
Oh, I remember the joysticks. I'm trying to figure out if that is Jeff or not. No, it's not. He just looks off you like him.
Passports of international success. Do it again. Collecting images.
I wonder how many of these CRT TVs still work or exist. Yeah, thank you very much to everyone that's tuned in tonight. I says it was completely unscripted, just unplanned. The game that nobody talks about, Mama Llama.
I saw it, yeah.
Some fantastic fashions and haircuts on show. I'm wondering if this is a different. This part, is this a different show from the earlier one? Maybe not. Maybe it is the same show. I think that was Martek just off to the left there. Bonus point for getting the music in the background. There's the sheep. I'm sure that sheep has travelled shows up and down the country. I'm sure I've seen it at Blackpool. What are we doing for time? Still another 20 minutes. Well, if you're getting bored of this, let me know. If you want to keep watching it, let me know. And for our younger viewers, that is a newspaper. It was a thing that we used to buy before the internet that told you the news.
Yeah? Take a video for posterity of my stand. Like, just taking some video shots for posterity of my stand.
Well, wait a second, I just recovered from that lift.
That is Jeff filming. You can hear his voice in the background.
Zooming on my sheep.
Pardon?
Zooming in on my sheep. Sheep. Pretty good, right? Seems in pretty good.
That's the piece of that quality of camera.
Huh?
That's the piece of the camera expenses.
Yeah.
Evening, Cause. This is footage from the PCW show from 1985. And it was Jeff Minter that was kind of doing the filming. There's Jeff there. That's his Lamasoft stand.
Please go to stand 101 as soon as possible. Mr. Tony Toller, please go to stand 101 as soon as possible.
It looks like it was either later on or early doors because it was quite quiet. Oh, bug bite software, I think that was. Yeah, happy days that I miss these kind of shows. They're just not the same though, because back then there was different computers, there was hundreds of software companies, there was loads of different computers, different platforms. Now everything is Sony, Nintendo, and Xbox, and that is, or Microsoft, and that is about it. You know, it's just not got the same passion at all. Right, I think we're going to we'll just fast forward it a wee bit. Oh, there we go, Martech. Let's take it back a wee bit. Yeah, that's Incipital. That's a great game. Yeah, when a pint was probably 50 pence.
Good. If you put it back to a normal video, it comes out in colour. It's
Ah, well spotted, Del. Let's try to work that one out. I don't know whether he forgot the thing was turned on at that point. I wonder who that wee guy is now. It just screams the 80s, doesn't it? Oh, she's got a sore back. Or is that a he? A bit of Genesis, I think. I think the cameraman at that point had a thing for that girl, eh? That sound effect in the background sounds like Siren City. Talking Heads, I think. Ah, the good old days when smoking was allowed in public places. What the hell is that guy in the blue got on? Miles Star, you were mentioning Moose Life. What were you talking about Moose Life in the C64 for? Wouldn't you love to just go back for an hour, back to 1985, and just walk about that place? I'll have a fag, he says. Fantastic, look at that. It must look so alien. Yeah, I was going to say it's not out on it's not out on the C64. Right, I think we'll watch the last couple of minutes. Mr. Minter. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe that's Jeff's mum. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that might be. I think that might be Jeff's mum actually. I tell you, for a 1985 camcorder, the footage ain't that bad.
Door, the way I almost came in.
Right, that's the end of that. Okay, let's get back to that again. Yeah, that was a computer club. That was a computer show in 1985. Right, listen, folks, I'm going to get going shortly because I'm up early off to arcade club in the morning. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, in fact, I'll play one game. I'm going to play one game, and then no, I won't play one game. I'm going to finish off with 3 tunes. Now these are all originally on the Commodore 64, and no, I'm not going to play any games. It's getting late. These are all on the C64, and I've just picked 3 tunes that I really like, and I think you'll like as well. Let me just close that down and then move that over there. And let me just get this audio application. If I open up this, just bear with me a second. Right, what I need to open up is, if I add application audio, we want to look for this. Right, hopefully you'll hear this. Right, I'm going to turn it down a wee bit. Let me know what the volume is like. This is this is an absolute classic. This is by the late great Ben Dalglish. It's Last Ninja, and this is Wastelands. Enjoy. Right, I think that one's up. That one's finished. Right, the next one we're going to put on. You may have actually seen it because it. Let me just. Yeah, this is Grid Runner. I'm going to play this while you listen to some stuff. Right, the next one I'm going to put on. I've got two to go. You can see there is Forbidden Forest, and this is by the Czech Studio Orchestra. So enjoy this. This is a stunning piece of music. No, I think it should be that song by Nick Berry. What was it called again? Nick Berry out of EastEnders. What was his song called? Yeah, Every Loser Wins. The music actually goes pretty well with this game. This is Grid Runner Revolution on the PC. You can see there it came out in 2009. It's an old game by Lamasoft, but it's actually a really nice game. When you hear Forbidden Forest played like this by a proper orchestra, you realise just what a great piece of music it was. Well, it is. Still is a great piece of music. And the amazing thing about Forbidden Forest, Paul Norman did everything. He did the graphics, programming, level design, and music. Is that finished? It certainly has. Right, let me get webcam on again. Right, that was Forbidden Forest and Beyond. This is by the Czech Studio Orchestra. That was part of the 8-Bit Symphony Pro. By the way, I'm actually thinking of resuming my, you can say my Sid shows. It'll be Sid shows with just me, but just playing more Sid music. I do miss listening to music again. Right, I'm going to close that down. Right, and the last tune I'm going to do is one of my favourite ones. You know what it is, my favourite Rob Hubbard tune. And this is a live version. This is by the Fast Loaders, and it's absolutely stonking Monty on the Run. Oh, I do apologise, folks. Sorry about that. Hang on. And there we have it, folks. Right, listen, I better call it a night. I'm up early tomorrow. Yeah, it wasn't the normal waffle. Yeah, thanks, Del. Point noted. Yeah, you did actually. I think, yeah, you did ask 5 questions, so I can use them for next week. So listen, I'm going to get off to my bed. Look forward to seeing the guys tomorrow. Craig, are you still here? Don't know if you are. I will see you guys at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I'll see the rest of the guys in Arcade Club. Yeah, hopefully the people that can't get along tomorrow this weekend will be we'll be able to make the next one, and there will be a next one. We're planning to go down to the cave, maybe kind of October time, November time, something like that. Cheers, Russ. Take care, buddy. Have a safe trip tomorrow, and I will see you then. And yeah, finally, folks, listen, thanks for joining me. Like I said, it was kind of unplanned. I do appreciate anyone giving up their Friday night to watch this stuff. So hopefully, I will be back on Sunday night. I keep saying that I've got loads of videos. I just need to finish recording. I'll need to get them out there. So have a great weekend, folks. And as always, till next time, thank you very much for watching.